Shalom, shalom. I just figured it was appropriate for me to make a Zoom real quick. Um I've been noticing a lot lately with me. I've been responding a little bit too much. Um People been coming at me sideways and making little sneak disses as well as direct disses. And I don't have to respond, but yet I have been. So I gotta be a better representative of Yah because lately I've been wanting to let people have, you know, people be trying to say, you can't be that simple type stuff. And it's like, but, so you basically calling me simple. And I'm like, hold on, you simple. And it's like, dude, you don't have to respond. And I noticed the moment that got me, I feel like that I'm on edge lately. And I'm not gonna say that it didn't start before this, but the what I noticed when I really got deep in my flesh is when this young man had said, first he called me a B, and then shortly after that he said he was going to spit on me. And so when that happened, I lost everything in me, and I wanted to actually whoop him something serious. And it's like, man, I don't know. Since then, I've been feeling like people been testing my resolve, and it's like, man, I feel like people keep trying to punk me, trying to talk to me and just do me anyway. One of these ox that I know, he came at me kind of square, and we supposed to be friends and stuff like that. And he, it's like, okay, I get it. You in the military and stuff, or came out of the military, but you can't just talk to me just any type of way. You know, we could be cool. I'm like, man, we could squabble up and then we can be cool after. I don't hold on to stuff after the point, but I do want to squabble. I do want to get it in. And I'm like, I'm older. I don't even know if I got it to endure a squabble like now. I done started back working out a little bit because I do want to build up my endurance, and I definitely want to lose a little bit. But I'm like, man, just because I get a certain age, I'm like, man, I used to get bullied as a kid, and I had a long period where I'm like, any bullying, I went at it. And so right now, I know my flesh is just is on hyper node, and I notice it a lot when I'm fast. It's like, I'm on edge, like, say something, say something. And I'm like, that's not how you're supposed to elevate spiritually. And I'm like, man, I just want to just let it out. I'm not want to don't want to let it out on my wife. Don't want to let it out on my children. Don't want to let it out on none of my friends. But I really just got, it's just I just want to. It's like, man, just be wanting to just give somebody something. And I'm like, man, I got to get better grasp on it. I'm like, the working out, I don't want my flesh to get strong to the point where I do something that's not in the character of who I'm supposed to represent. It's like, man, though, constantly, I feel like people play too much and they don't pay for it. But the problem is, vengeance is Yah's. That nobody killed me, killed anybody I know. It's words a lot of times, lies or disparaging comments and things like that. And it's like, I have to remember I have a mantle, I have a responsibility, and I have a ministry to maintain. But seriously, I do feel and desire to handle some things. Got to maintain my character and my reputation because I am a representative of Yah. Can't just walk around with these fringes and act like the commandments don't matter. Just talking with somebody on the thou should not kill. It's like, no, it's thou should not murder. Well, you shouldn't keep. I'm like, when you eat meat, don't you? A lot of folks now are going away from meat, which, hey, if that's the wisdom for you, that's wisdom for you. I'm not there yet. That meat has to be killed. I'm like, I look at it as the vegetation is being disconnected from its life source, so it's dying too. You killed that, but nobody wants to talk on that part either. I don't know. I guess I'm finishing up some work here and stuff like that, so I probably should get back to it. But I did want to vent a little bit before I went to work. So I jump in the shower and freshen up and everything. But you know, I gotta get in control because I'm probably gonna end up lashing out on somebody, and it's not to the benefit of the kingdom. That's not responsibility. Though I do kind of want to lay hands sometimes, but it's like, nah, it's not that time, it's not that season. But I'm just being real. I don't know. I don't know why people keep wanting to try me and stuff like that. You know, I think that I give this notion off that I can be played with, but I don't know where they get because I don't feel like I get that off. But man, it's like, man, people be taunting and poking at me and stuff like that. And I'm like, stop poking the bear. I'm not big for no reason. Just stop poking me. You know, I can deal with constructive criticism, but you don't have to slander. You don't have to name call in it. Say what you're going to say. Where the respect? You can't ask me for respect, but you ain't going to give it to me. And no, I'm not like these other mores out here. I'm not trying to push forth a flawless persona. Like I don't get angry. Like I don't do things that prove that I'm, I guess, fallible. I don't glory in my mistakes, but I let it be known I'm not perfect. Am I trying to get better? Yes, but I have not made it there. I guess some of these people that I deal with out there have, and they may see that as a side or a, a sneak diss. It ain't. I ain't obtained. I ain't got it. I'm still working out who I am. You know, I do have standards. I do have stuff that I have accomplished. You know, I've gotten past certain things, but when it comes to that sticks and stones may hurt my bones, but words they don't hurt me. I care too much. Words do bother. I've been lied on too much, and I've been lied to way too much. And yes, it does bother. And maybe I do need to build some muscle in that area, some strength. I'm not gonna deny that I do, but I do acknowledge I have a weakness in that area. All right, shalom. I'm finishing up these shirts and stuff and this work. All right, I have a shalom.